Lueroi's Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough, Part 43. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Undella Town, and in the last video we checked out Undella Bay to the east, and today we're going to be checking out yet another optional area, which is Route 14 to the south. Now, if you're just ready to progress forward into the game, then go north to Route 13, but I don't know, if you're scared of unlucky numbers like me, then maybe you'll want to check out Route 14 first, just to get up some extra levels and whatnot, but all you gotta do is surf to the south side, or you can loop your way around the beach. Either way, you'll get over here to this little misty shore, and before you do anything, you can grab yourself a big pearl by those rocks. And, check it out! We've got a grandma on the beach! Yeah, old lady time! Too bad this isn't a nude beach, right? But yeah, we're gonna check out... Well, actually, we got an old man, too, so yeah, beach invasion, man. We got grandmas and grandpas up in here. But, yeah, Socialite Marion is gonna have a Lopunny. Now, actually, this trainer gives out a whole lot of money, so if you have a Pokemon with the Amulet coin, might not be a bad idea to send it out, because you'll get a lot of extra money from the fight. But yeah, I have Litwick up to the front, and yeah, this video is like Operation Evolve Litwick, because I'm only 3 levels away, and I really want to get evolved into a Lampent, because, I don't know, Litwick isn't really up to par with the rest of my fully evolved team, so let's try out our new move, Inferno, which is pretty awesome. I'm glad it actually hit, though. It only has 50% accuracy, but it always burns the opponent, so pretty awesome move right there, and Lopunny's gonna keep using Agility. Yeah, I'm not even really sure Lopunny can do anything to me, because I am part Ghost-type, which means, like, all of its normal-type moves would do nothing against me, so yeah, I guess all it really wants to do is get faster and faster and faster, so yeah, we'll take down this Lopunny. I always thought Lopunny was kind of a weird Pokemon, I don't know. For some reason, just seeing like a bunny standing up on 2 legs just kind of freaks me out. But there we go, Lumiere's up to level 39, which is pretty awesome. Means we're only 2 levels away from evolution. And what's kind of funny is I'm pretty sure Litwick's like my highest leveled Pokemon now, or maybe tied for my highest level, even though it's like my weakest Pokemon. But yeah, it's time to take on the Grandpa. I wonder if these two are married or something. Alright, in a battle with a trainer in the prime of his youth. I don't know, it always gets kind of creepy when, like, the old people are getting all excited about battling little kids. I don't know. A little bit of creeper status, Gentleman Sheldon. But this guy's got a Delcatty, so you get 2 pretty, standard normal types right off the bat in here. And I should have just as easy as a time, because I'm pretty sure this Delcatty is going to be the exact same way, like, only knowing normal type moves. So let's go ahead and try out, oh, good thing Sing missed, though, but yeah, another Inferno's gonna hit, and I love that little animation for Inferno. Yeah, it seems like the most powerful Fire-type moves always have really awesome animations. But yeah, Delcatty's pretty much finished off here, so... Oh, dang it, it's gonna put me to sleep. Well, even though I'm asleep, this thing's gonna die off on its own from the burn, so... Yeah, as long as I have some full heals with me, I should be fine for after the battle. And yeah, I'll just fall asleep here, not waking up, and it tried to use Double Slap on me, like, oh, nope, I'm a ghost. That's right, Delcatty, even when I'm asleep, you're still not even able to hit me. How embarrassing. But there we go, we defeated Gentleman Sheldon, and this guy also gives you out a lot of money, so 2 pretty generous old people there, kind of like when grandmas and grandpas give you birthday cards. But anyways, like I said, let me grab my full heal, or hopefully I have something in here. I always get worried when I have to scroll through and I don't find my items. Oh, there we go, okay, full heal. I would have been so annoyed if I had to go back to the Pokemon Center and get new stuff, but there we go, we got that sleep cured, and if you're wondering about the new Pokemon here on Route 14, yeah, most interesting sign in the world, right? Route 14, but you have Swablu and Altaria. You can also catch Absol and Minefoo, so a few decent options, nothing that's crazy good, but nothing too terrible either, so if you're still looking to add a new Pokemon to your team at this stage in the game, you have a couple of good attackers, and Altaria makes for a pretty good defensive Dragon type, actually. Now let's chase down this karate person right here and go in for another battle. Number 14! What? Number 14? Is she referring to, like, Route 14, or is she just, like, randomly yelling out numbers? I don't really know. But, Battle Girl Glenda's gonna have a Girder, so... Yeah, I guess she didn't have any friends to trade with, otherwise she could have had a Conkeldurr. But yeah, Lumiere, hopefully you can take this thing down, and... I mean, this thing is a fighting type, so it can't actually hit me with fighting type moves. So I've been getting kind of lucky right off the bat here. All these Pokemon, like, can't really do much to Ghost types. And how about that? Inferno hits again. Not bad for only 50% accuracy, landing my first 3 shots. And yeah, Girder's pretty much crippled once it's burned because its attack status halved, which is like all of its power right there. But he's still gonna use Bulk Up to get it back up there, but at this point, Shadow Ball will take it out, so Nice knowing you, Girder. And yeah, Lumiere's actually doing awesome here. It hasn't even taken a hit yet, and has already knocked down all 3 trainers' Pokemon, so not bad there. And let's continue along. I think there's actually a triple battle or something up here. Oh yeah, and here are the waterfalls I was talking about. That's why it's like all misty at the bottom. But later on in the game, once you get the HM for waterfall, you can climb up those. For now, you can't explore the entire route, but we'll still get through as much as we can by using surf and whatnot. Alright, so yeah, here's an Ace Trainer battle. These ones are always pretty hard, especially when they're triple battles or rotation battles. And we've got Ace Trainer Junko. Wow, you win the award for worst name ever, Junko. I mean, seriously, that's almost as bad as Hiker Knob. Who wants to have junk in their name? Yeah, I'm gonna name my kid Junko. What a beautiful name that is. But yeah, we've actually got a pretty decent squad here. It's a Gligar, Lilligant, and Basculin, so let's try using Inferno. That's been working pretty well. We'll use that in Gligar. And hopefully an X-Scissor can take down this Lilligant, which is actually a really good grass type. And Samurott, let's use Reversal with you, because odds are you're going to get hit first, and looks like he is by a Double Edge, which does some recoil damage. And a Mega Drain's going to hit me, so that's actually going to do a lot of damage because I'm weak to it. And wow, my Samurott's almost dead. That's not fun. This is actually the first time I've used Samurott in a battle since he's been evolved, actually, and now he gets to watch Pinsir say goodbye, so yeah, sorry about that, Pinsir, but Acrobatics is an insanely powerful move. It doubles in power when you don't have a held item, and I'm guessing that Gligar doesn't, so yeah, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem now because it's burned, and we'll see how much Revenge does. Double the power if you got hit earlier, so good chunk to Basculin, and yeah, that actually didn't go as smoothly as I planned. My Samurott is almost done, and Slayer is gone, so I'll bring in my Unpheasant. And, yeah, just so a quick attack can knock out that Lilligant, so it doesn't use another Mega Drain or anything. And Lumiere, I'm going to stick with Shadow Ball with you, and if Peanut, if you can live, then knock out that thing with a return, I don't know. But yeah, we got Lilligant out of the way. Lilligant has insane special attack, and if it uses Teeter Dance, that's really annoying in this battle because it will confuse all 3 of your Pokemon, which is not even fair, but it actually confuses her Pokemon as well, so it's kind of funny if that happens. Everyone gets confused, and my Samurott has gone down. Wow, not fun at all. I mean, my first time using Samurott, I don't even finish the battle without getting myself killed. Not really fun, but Gligar's gonna get finished off by the burn, so excellent job there. And, whoa! Lumiere up to level 40, so finally I get a Pokemon all the way up to level 40. And Avian's also gonna jump up to level 37, so not bad right there, a couple of level ups. Yeah, I guess since I only had 2 Pokemon on the floor, like, they got all the experience since Samurott already went down. Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna go over to Voodoo, I think, just because, I don't know, someone needs to go in there, it doesn't really matter. This thing's gonna die anyways, so, yeah, Lumiere, you're a little bit too far away to even reach that Basculin, but Avian should be able to take care of it, and if not, Voodoo's here with an extra sensory. So yeah, this is actually a pretty tough battle, and bam, I'm about to get smashed by an Aqua Tail, but good thing Claydol has a defense to hold up against it, and barely though, just barely. Yeah, don't take Basculin too lightly, it's got a really powerful Aqua Tail with some massive attack stats, so there we go, we finally did it, we took down Junko! She's like, by any chance, are you a triple battle genius? Well, maybe I am, but I actually got pretty roughed up that battle, so, yeah, I might need to take a second here to heal up my Pokemon, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're fresh and ready to go, so let's cross the bridge and, continue the scenic route through Route 14, going up the stairs here, and, oh boy, it's another Ace Trainer! Alright, so this time it's actually a rotation battle, so 2 pretty tough Ace Trainers right in a row, so hopefully you're ready for that challenge. And this time we have Ace Trainer Kip. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for another ridiculous name, but actually a normal dude this time. And he's got a Zebstrika, a Tangela, and a Skarmory, so another, pretty unique grouping of Pokemon. Still all level 39, but this time they're all male. The last battle was all female. Like, it makes a difference, though. Let's just go ahead and use Flame Burst, and perfect. He's gonna go over to Skarmory, who is weak to Fire type. Yeah, I figured Fire wasn't a bad call since he has 2 Pokemon that are weak to it, and big chunk there to Skarmory, so let's go ahead and try that again, and I guess he just wants to lay down those spikes so bad. Probably won't make it too big of a difference in the battle. If it does, then that's bad news for me, because that means my Pokemon are getting knocked out, but for now I should be A-okay, and he's gonna go over to Tangela, so hopefully he sticks with that so I can kill this thing with a Flame Burst. Oh, but it is going to paralyze me, so that's kind of annoying, but yeah, it's not like Litwick isn't slow enough in the first place, so the speed drop doesn't really make too big of a difference, but I do get a one-hit KO, so that's awesome, and next up we got Zebstrika here, so to take this thing down, I think I might just, well, I don't really think I'll keep in Litwick. He's paralyzed and kind of crippled right now, and definitely don't really want to go over to Peanut because he's weak to Electric. Even though he has Dig, don't really want to risk it. Zebstrika's pretty fast, so instead I'll go over to Pinsir and hit this thing with a Thrash, because that always does a lot of damage, but gotta take this Discharge first, which, ooh, dang, that actually did a bunch of damage. But Thrash is going to do a good chunk, and oh, he's going to spare my life and use Spark instead of Discharge. Well, you definitely could have knocked me out with a Discharge, but instead, you're going to get punched and kicked all over the place. I just imagine they use Thrash and just Pinsir's just going absolutely insane, just unstoppable all over the place. Enough that it confuses me after 2 turns. But there we go, that was actually a little bit easier than, well, actually a lot easier than the triple battle. What are you, some kind of rotation battle genius? Well, maybe I am. Alright guys, I had to take a minute to heal up there, because those Ace Trainers just keep doing all sorts of damage to me, but yeah, over here on Route 14 to the south side, we have the entrance to Black City and White Forest. But unfortunately, until you get to the Hall of Fame, this area is inaccessible, because you have a bunch of cloned guys that are sitting here dancing for no reason, so yeah, someday they will conveniently move right when you beat the Elite Four, but until then, in Black 2 you can't go to Black City, and in White 2 you can't go to White Forest, so instead you're gonna have to hang around an old boring Route 14, but if you spray some repel you can get through the grass here, and there's a few more trainers to fight. You might think this is the dead end, but over here you've got a max potion. And it looks like we have some kind of trainer up here, maybe a hiker or something, so let's go ahead and fight this dude. Check out my lively Pokemon, which I've gathered from all around the Unova region. Dang, this guy's been everywhere and caught all sorts of Pokemon, and now he's got a full team of 2, no way. Yeah, you've definitely been traveling a long ways if you've caught 2 Pokemon, man. I had 2 Pokemon after like 10 minutes playing this game. But anyways, yeah, I wasn't really expecting a fisherman, but I guess this isn't really the right time for Litwick to hang around, so yeah, let's switch out to something that can take down Staryu a little bit easier. Maybe something like my Magnezone, so let's go ahead and make that switch. And now the Staryu really has no chance. I mean, this guy's been all the way around the world catching all sorts of Pokemon, but apparently he didn't know that electric types exist, because all he has is probably water type since he's a fisherman, let's be honest. But that Light Screen was actually a pretty good move, though, gonna make my electric types a little bit weaker. And Gyro Ball! Wow, I did a whomping 1 hit point, and it's not very effective. Yeah, instead of Gyro Ball, I'm gonna use Electro Ball, which is actually kind of the opposite, really. Because Gyro Ball does more damage if you're slower than the opponent, but Electro Ball does more damage if you're faster than the opponent. So, yeah, complete opposite end of the spectrum here, but Thundershock will finish it off, so yeah, I guess you made Misty proud with your Staryu, but not really up to par with Steely Dan, of course. And next up is Buizel. So wow, you really have gone a long ways. A Staryu and a Buizel? No way. But yeah, this guy was pretty persistent on not evolving his Buizel, I guess, because he made it all the way up to level 38. And yeah, even with the Light Screen, this Electro Ball should take it out. Bam! So there we go. Pretty easy fight. Just a couple of water types, nothing too fancy. Looks like you're even more lively and fresh. Whoa, man, I'm a Pokemon trainer. I am not like your meal this evening, man. That kind of creeps me out. I wouldn't call someone lively and fresh. That just makes it sound like you're gonna, like, hunt them down and eat them or something. But yeah, once you surf over to the water here, you got some waterfalls, and I wish you could go down the waterfall, but you can't, so go over here and take on this, well, I guess it's not a backpacker, it must be a bug catcher, because he says he's got some bug-type Pokemon, or maybe he is a backpacker, whatever. It's Backpacker Reese, and, oh, he's got a Skorupi, so, yeah, perfect matchup for Litwick here, who is only 1 level away from evolution, and we're, like, over halfway there on our blue bar, so pretty excited. If this works out, I'll be getting evolved on, like, the very last trainer of the route, so that'll be pretty awesome. Flame Burst time, and Skorupi's gonna go down, so there it is. Yeah, not too bad. Litwick's coming along pretty nicely here. And last up, we have a Pinsir, so this could be the one that does it, gets us up to the next level. Yeah, I love his style there, using a Pinsir. I actually kind of like seeing Pinsir from the other side, because I always see it from my point of view. And yeah, Flame Body's gonna burn it, so as much fun as I've had knocking everyone out in this game with Pinsir, I'm gonna have a pretty easy time knocking it out myself. And the burn will finish it off, so there we go. enough experience to get us up to level 41, which means I did exactly what I wanted to in this video, which was evolve Litwick, so that's perfect. Pretty cool, huh? My bug-type Pokemon are the best! Yeah, the best at sucking, man. You are horrible! Anyways, here we go. It's time for Litwick to evolve. Oh yeah, this is a nice level because you can finally become a Lampent. Isn't that obvious? But the great thing is you can immediately evolve Lampent into Chandelure with your Duskstone. And that is when you get like the giant step in power. So Lampent's pretty good, definitely a step up from Litwick, but Chandelure is like the biggest prize out of finally evolving to Lampent. So we'll worry about that next evolution in the future, but for now let's head north across this little last part of water, and we can grab one more item. I think it's a heart scale. And you can avoid near death being right in between those waterfalls. That must be kind of freaky. But there we go, it's the heart scale. So that's going to do it. That's all that you can explore here on Route 14 without waterfall. And next time we'll get back on track by heading north of Undella Town to Route 13. So thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll continue right where we left off in the next episode. So stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys all next time.